Libra, hi, how are you? I am coming in here to read some cards, have some coffee. This one is going to be for the October 20th full moon reading. It's in sign of Aries, but you don't have to be in Aries or have it in your chart to be able to benefit from it. It's just a placement. Alright, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. Oops. Hope you come back and see me again, and if you have been here before, I do appreciate the support. Alright. Nice. Okay. Let's see what kind of story we could tell about. Alright, we got the Hangman, Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, Judgment, and the Queen of Swords. Oh, very interesting. Alright, the first thing that comes up is the Hangman energy, and this is an energy of maybe procrastination, not doing anything quickly, not wanting to rush through anything. It's also a bit of sacrifice, whereas you'll put yourself in a bad position to not rock the boat. And the thing with this card, if you don't, sometimes you have to give something up to get something. And that's actually what the full moon reading is all about. You need to sacrifice something. So something has to be let go. And I feel like with this, it's like that's what actually has to be let go. You always having to sacrifice things, or always having to, take a pause or take a breath. Almost like you know what you want to do, you know what you can do, but you will actually talk it up a hill and back down the hill until you talk yourself out of it, or you lose the time frame that you needed to make that answer. Like you don't actually, basically you don't make an answer quick enough, so you'll lose opportunities. And I think that's what the energies are telling you. You need to let that go, because you're going to miss out on things if you don't just move a little quicker. Now once you stop with this pausing, once you just go forward and, don't stop too much. Don't rethink your decisions. Don't backtrack. I feel like you're going to be able to. This guy, I don't think this is him stealing. I don't think this is lying. I feel like this is saying where you'll be once you let go of this backtracking. So maybe the position you'll be in is being able to take advantage of what is available to you, what's around you, without having to pause and think about, well, should I have it, or should I do that, or maybe I can't. And I don't feel like this doesn't feel like a sneaky energy to me. This just literally feels like somebody who, he maybe doesn't feel good about taking what's his or hers. Just, maybe it's just awkward to you, so you would be able to feel better about it once you let go of this, hesitation that I think you've done a lot, maybe. Because Libras are known for that. They hesitate because, you want to be careful, you want to be safe, you want to make sure everything's okay. But I feel like you're going to have to give up this pause button. Totally sideline. I work at an elementary school, and I don't know if you're anywhere near my age. You used to say time out when things are over. They don't say that anymore. It's pause. It's like everything's kind of like technological. Pause that. But anyway, so you with your pause, I think you'll be able to get what you can and what you have coming to you without feeling guilty about it. He's kind of looking back, but this is not about him looking back and saying, "Oh, I'm going to get caught." No, I think it's just kind of like, okay, I took it. I deserved it, or I worked for it, or whatever. That's mine, And now, what you need to welcome in, though, is this ability. If you're not going to have all this, talking yourself out of things, what you're going to be able to welcome in is the ability to be discernment, to make a decision based on what you think, what's in your mind, not bringing in emotions, not bringing in any outside influence, but you're going to be able to make your own decision and make up your own mind the way you want to, without maybe feeling everybody else is involved, or how it's going to affect this person. I'm not saying that you should be mean to people, or hurt people, or put yourself in a position where you're going to like get over on somebody. But I feel like you need to stop and say what I'm able to do for me, or me and mine, or your family, or however, that you're going to be able to make the decision without having to worry about everything else and putting a pause into your plans, because you're always worried about the effects it's going to have on others. And I feel like if you do that, you're going to be able to welcome in like this insight, and you're going to be able to feel that you're right. Like this whole situation is going to feel very right to you, because you're going to be able to manifest something that maybe you had a hard time getting a hold of, because you kept pausing the situation, or you kept looking at it at a different perspective. You kept trying to figure out what could possibly go wrong, instead of like just saying, well, wait, I want this to happen, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I'll make the important decisions when it gets down to that time. But maybe every decision doesn't have to be that. It could just be, the day-to-day life decisions, and then when the important decisions come in, you'll be able to make them. And that's why I feel like this is telling you, you'll be able to make the decisions that you need to when it's important. Oops. And this one fell out, but I figured I'd just show you. It's the Queen of Swords, and actually this Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is your suit. This is your, this is your person, male or female, doesn't matter. It fell out, so I figured I'd show it to you because I thought it was needed. It fell out for you. All right. Oh wait, you know what? I'm going to clarify these too. Hold that thought. I thought it felt short for a second. All right, what are we going to do about the Hangman for Libra? What can we do for the Hangman for Libra? You tell me about the Hangman for Libra. Okay, got the Five of Wands. Excuse me. And the Ten of Pentacles. Alright, this feels like to me, alright, yeah, there might be some conflict going on, and that's maybe why you decide to hit the pause before you make any decisions. And I'm wondering if it doesn't have anything to do with something that you're trying to build. Maybe it's a job you have, maybe it's something that you want to develop, or maybe that's actually coming into you. I mean, this could be an inheritance, this could be, money being given to you, or a gift. And I feel like there's some chaos involved in it, like almost like, I wouldn't say pushback, but it just feels like there's, you're trying to move forward, and you're just kind of like getting pushed back by other people, but their opinions, their thoughts. And for you to be able to go ahead with that Ten of Pentacles energy, and that you need to stop having to worry about how it's going to affect everybody else. Oops. You got the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Now this to me feels like, because you're going to be able to accept that you can have stuff. You can, reach out for your goals and not worry about that you might be not leaving, and I don't know what it is, material, but just something, you're not leaving enough for other people. But that's not always your worry. Or just, if it's even just a circumstance, that you're making out better in the circumstance than somebody else would be. And again, that's not always going to be your problem. I mean, you have your people, your family, your friends. Those are the people that you really, really need to be, concerned about it. You don't want them to get shorted on anything. You don't want to cause anything to be disruptive for them. But when it's just in like general public, I'm not saying be a mean person and take stuff. I'm saying if you worked for it, if it was supposed to come to you and you just chose not to because you didn't want somebody else to lose out on it, and I'm not talking about, if you see a homeless person and you take a sandwich, I don't mean that, no. It's not that. It's just basically in life you need to put yourself first sometimes. And take care of yourself. And then others, that kind of, let yourself be on that list. I do have like this Knight of Swords, definitely your energy. Just very quick, very on point. Kind of like almost, I don't want to, I was going to say impulsive, but can be, possibly you can be, but just very smart, very, intellectual, good communications. And that could be your energy, and that's maybe how you come about getting into this situation where you're able to gather this stuff. And this left out in the cold feeling, I think that is just basically because it's so foreign to you, because you're so used to not thinking about you first. And, sometimes you have to. The only thing I can think about is this. Almost like, all right, there's a certain amount of overtime available. And, this person wants it, this person wants it, this person wants it, and you want it. But you all can't have it. So you're like the kind of person that would say, fine, whatever. That's how that feels. You sacrifice a lot of stuff for somebody else, and it's not necessary. Again, if they're not like your nearest and dearest and your most important people, your family, your children, if you have them, or anything like that, then no, you need to come first. You definitely have to come first sometimes. Let's see what we got. Two of Swords. What do we got? Two of Swords. Oopsie. The Empress. And the Four of Wands. So this tells me what you can actually welcome in. Once this cycle is going through, you should be able to have things grow. The decisions you make are going to make you be able to make things begin, things that you care about, be able to put effort into it and time into it and make things happen. And then you're also going to feel like a very, very good sense of celebration, or just could be a wedding, could be, that kind of situation also. But I just feel like you're going to be able to celebrate you getting out of this pause condition and being able to grow things, in a sense. I mean, could be a garden or something like that, but just in general, just maybe your ideas, you're able to grow things that you've been having on your mind, but you haven't been doing it for whatever reason. And what about Judgment? All right. Judgment, we got the Magician, and the King of Wands. All right. Well, Mr. Magician, the great manifester. So I feel like once you get this insight and you realize what you can do and what's available to you, what you're able to do, you're going to go a long way with that. You're going to be able to put things in your head. You're going to be able to manifest things. You're going to be able to make things happen for you, because you just need to stop sacrificing and, pausing and not doing what you can for you. And I feel like this is now this is more your energy because it's the Swords, but it doesn't have to be. But this King of Wands, I just feel like this is where your position of where you will be once you're able to clear all this out and this cycle completes. And honestly, with the moon energies, it's like it starts with the new moon. That was on October 6th, and then the full moon on the 20th. But we're always in cycles, and this cycle happens every month, and you can always you can restart the cycle. It might not complete in a month, because if there's a lot of stuff for you to be able to bring about, and you might have started but maybe didn't. But here's the idea of what can happen for you if this is what you truly want. So anyway, let me pull a card. I'm all out. I'm distracted. All right, anyway. I'm just thinking about your reading. I'm like this, yeah. You hit pause. But, peace and envy. And this one says, I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. That's peace. And envy is, I'm the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. Okay, well that kind of, it gels. It gels, yeah. You're going to be peaceful, but you're still going to have what you want for you, not, not for everybody else all the time. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little notification bell. Write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I will be seeing you for the November general readings. All right, take care. Bye. Button.